So what did you think about the song and the visual? A lot of people are really digging the visual.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't play it because they're
They stopped this whole stream.
You know what I'm saying?
It was fire to me. One, I am a huge Kendrick fan, but I'm realistic as well. Like, I'll tell you in a heartbeat, Jay-Z, J. Cole, I loved them before Kendrick. But Kendrick literally...
We're going to get into that, but go ahead. I want you to finish your thought.
He literally stole the year already. Like, we can't look at someone else and say you put out a better piece of work right now to this point.
But the album ain't even dropped yet.
You're right. And that's how big this is, because one is a testament to 2022 is actually pretty slow with music so far. And then a lot of it is the hype and the anticipation. We've been waiting since 2017, 2018 for Kendrick. 2017. So we already been waiting. I done begged for this fool to drop something for the last 2 years straight on the podcast. So, the video was perfect to me, even though it was simple. Just the deep fakes made everything make sense because he's rapping from their perspectives and everything lined up to be already the best music video of the year. Not saying much because not much has happened, but it's definitely a great start. I'm ready for the album.
Has it really been that bad a year in music?
It's boring.
All you got is
we waited for Future.
I don't listen to Pusha T, but
his album was pretty good.
His album, and it normally is.
Mm-hmm.
He's a bar person, and then like you said, Future album, it disappointed me.
Mm-hmm.
But he's doing numbers, but we know what the real is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he's doing like crazy numbers.
Yeah.
But his album was disappointing. I don't know how you get Drake and Tim's on the record, and it's just an average record, and that's his best.
I ain't gonna lie, that was that and the Kanye song was the best song on the album.
It's good, but you got Drake and Tim's. It should be fucking phenomenal.
Yeah,
like it should be Future, Drake, Tim's.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? Like that should be fucking that. Should be up there with Sinatra.
Like,
it should be.
Yeah.
It really should be.
Yeah.
Like Tim's, that's my old lady, man. That's my old lady, dog.
I'm still recovering from the Sinatra. I didn't even like Sinatra.
But you get the reference.
I mean, got Jack Harlow, but his album was cool. A lot of people hate it.
Jack is cool.
It was the cool thing to do was to hate him right now.
Yeah. But Jack is cool.
But
I can't
his
hate
album
on
was
Jack.
cool. Yeah.
It's hard to hate on Jack.
I did say though, his album sounds like what P. Diddy's son is supposed to be doing. Like if you put all his lyrics on King Combs, that's what it would sound like.
Okay. Now back to the okay. So you got Kendrick. You're saying you like Jay-Z and J. Cole over it.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that? And where exactly would you have Kdot now? Like I don't. Jay-Z is not that like active. He drops whenever he gets fucking ready to. But guys that are active, where do you place Kdot?
If we're looking at the whole, the three kings, the Drake, Cole, Kendrick, my favorite is J. Cole.
Okay.
But as an artist, I am realistic in saying Kendrick as an artist is above the two of them, in my opinion. Mainly because rapping ability is up there, substance is there, creativity is there. Because like Drake is going to be the biggest one forever. But that's just because Drake knows I can go here, I can go here, I can go here, and I'm going to be great everywhere. Mm-hmm. Kendrick is one of those people, like, when you look at, like, Beyonce and Jay-Z, they don't work with just anybody.
Right.
Drake will go take that risk and work with a nobody and elevate them. Kendrick is like, you got to be on this level or family or I ain't messing with you.
But that adds to Drake's nostalgia though.
Mm-hmm.
Like they literally approach it from two completely different perspectives.
Absolutely.
Drake is omnipresent all the time, everywhere, like everything in this, in that.
Yep.
And Kendrick, it's almost old school. Like I do a project and I'm just gonna sit for 3, 4, 5 years.
Yep.
That's what like Michael Jackson did. Like people like that. It's just like an old school approach to it that is just completely different.
And that's why I can't put him with these guys. I can't put him with these guys because you're not you only come out to play every 5 to 6 years. That's not like, you know what I mean? Like,
he's like Kyrie.
I mean,
kind of. That would be his NBA comparison.
Kyrie's greatness, though.
You can't when he's playing.
But that's what I think.
When he's playing,
there's a legitimate.
When he's playing, Kyrie is just as good as Chris Paul, just as good as the other point guards in the league. But you have to factor the point in that these other guys play way more than than Kyrie, and it's the same similar situation too, because it's like personal decision.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like,
true.
because of injury or
it's an artistic mindset.
Yeah, it
I mean,
is.
Kyrie is an artist playing basketball.
Yeah,
not
yeah,
a
for
basketball
sure.
player.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah.
And just
Kendrick is an artist rapping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
He's an
That's
artist
exactly.
It's a very, very, it's a
Very
legitimate
similar.
parallel. And again, he does it on his own terms, and he's good enough that it matters.
Definitely good enough.
know,
that it
That's what I
matters.
was going to point out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you wait 5 years and drop something average, and then it's
Nobody
like, well,
cares.
you used to be good.
Yeah.
No, I mean, there has to be a tremendous amount of internal pressure to succeed and create something, because to wait this long and create a sense of anticipation, it has to hit.
Oh yeah, for sure. Especially when you consider he's calculated with everything. Like you're not gonna see Kendrick at all until it's album time.
Exactly.
Beyonce's the same way. Unless she's promoting something, you're not gonna see like artists of their stature. But with him being strategic, most people won't know stuff like, excuse me, the Grammy deadline is in September. He dropped his album now, so he's pretty much gonna drop the album. He's gonna go on tour. The Grammys are gonna come around. He's gonna clean up at the Grammys. And he's gonna disappear again. Because nobody's gonna touch him in hip hop this year.
No, and they'll be strategic enough to drop
To stray away from it.
a wild after, a while after. For sure. That's
smart.
Like nobody gonna pop up and say, "I'm dropping the same day as Kendrick."
Exactly.
Nah, nobody gonna hang themselves
Literally,
like
I
that,
read
man.
there are no major hip hop albums dropping on Friday
Yeah.
because of Kendrick. That's just the kind of power you have.
I wouldn't be surprised if Future rushed his album to get.
to not have to go up with that. Yeah.
I know it's not ready, but let me hurry the fuck up.
Get in and get out before trouble comes.
Before trouble comes. No, but that's. I mean, yeah, it's one of those things where he's so talented. It's not enough to argue. Like anyone that has him 1, 2, 3, whatever they have him, like it's not enough to argue because he's a fucking monster. But I just don't think he participates enough to put him there. It's almost like I don't think like Biggie has enough music to be compared to Pac, Jay-Z, and all these other guys. Like I don't think he has enough music. It's just one of those things. You know what I mean?
So I would look at it as like, so far to the masses, Kendrick hasn't dropped a bad album.
No, I don't think so.
Would you say Drake has dropped a bad album?
I wouldn't say bad, but I would say like average.
Not to his standards.
Yeah, I would say not to his standards.
Because that's how I felt about like Certified Lover Boy.
Yeah.
I wasn't too big a fan of Scorpion.
But that's what happens when you drop, like he's dropping so regularly.
So he's
and
harming
you hear
himself
him,
in a
and
sense.
you hear him not harming himself. He's giving the people what like the people want Drake, and he's giving it to him. And you also say that I'm not gonna speak for you,
No,
but
I
a
got
lot
you,
of
I got
people say that because like he's doing the London songs like the Ute Boy and
yeah.
He got those on there.
All them
Then
ting
he has
tings and all
he
that.
has the tunes what they call them. Then he'll put the Rihanna Island type songs on
Yeah.
there. People don't like people want him to stay in a specific lane.
Nah,
and he's
he
like, no,
shouldn't.
on my albums I'm gonna put some of the London tunes on there. I'm gonna put some of the Island Rihanna type songs on there. I'm gonna do some rapping. I'm gonna do some singing. I'm gonna do might put a rock type thing on there. You don't know what Drake might do, and people don't like that, right? They call those songs skips, and they'll say, okay, this album had 7 skips. But though all 7 of those will be those different genres of
Yeah. And they'll
it won't be his rapping
great
songs.
everywhere else.
Because when Drake rapping, people like that. Won't be his R&B songs because people like,
But there are like casual fans that they'll be attracted to those other songs.
Yes,
for sure.
And that's part of what makes him just what he is.
Yeah.
Especially because of the features that he'll use with them.
Yeah.
Drake is a genius.
Yeah.
He's a genius when it comes to his music now.
Yeah.
Spanning multiple genres and just the pure production. He's changed the game and created something different.
Oh yeah,
You
for
know,
sure.
he-
Cause I skip those too. Like I'm gonna be honest, I can't. I could barely understand those London guys, and it's just weird how they talk. I don't know. Like I tried to get into Top Boy, and it's an okay show.
I never watched it.
You know, but it's hard. It's tough to get into, man.
Yeah.
The way it's just not believable. I don't know, but I'm sure they doing that type of stuff over there because it's bad. It's hoods everywhere, but it's just like I don't know, man. I think Gucci Man to come over there and just take over every guy.
Oh man, shit.
But
Fat Gucci though. This new one, I don't know too much about that one. Yeah.
But no matter what though, Gucci puts a lot of good artists on though. Like, you know what I mean?
That's true.
His team is always strong.